Hello everybody, is this video late? Yes it is. My computer died on me the day the video came out. I could go into detail, but I'm pretty sure you don't want to hear it. So, to put things shortly, for those that may know what it is, I needed a new power supply. Anyway, now I'm going to start talking about all the new things that were revealed, because there were actually some pretty cool things revealed while I was away. First off, we're going to talk briefly about these starter Pokemon. If you want to see my full thoughts, then go to the leak video. If you don't want to be leaked on anything, do not click the video. Alright, looking at Decidueye, which is Rowlet's final form's name. Now that we finally have the name, it is a grass ghost type, which I honestly didn't expect. I expected it to stay as a grass flying type. So the ghost type is interesting, to be quite honest with you. It has a unique move called Spirit Shackle, which prevents the opponent from switching out. So basically, it's mean look, so to speak, kind of. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. It's basically mean look. Don't really know if it does any damage. Did it do damage? It looks like it does damage, so it's basically a damage-dealing mean look. Next we have Incineroar, which looks like it should be a firefighting type, but it's not, which I'm personally okay with. I'm glad to see it's a fire dark. Now, its move also makes it look like it should be a fighting type. It looks like it should be a fighting type move because it's called Darkest Lariat. Honestly, just eh. That's about all there is to say about that one. I expected it to be Fire Dark due to the leaks, but yeah, I am glad to see it's not a fire fighting at least. Alright, next we have, what is his name? Primarina. Primarina? Yeah, Primarina. Honestly, this is another Pokemon that looks like it should have a primarily feminine thing, but it's probably still gonna have like 75 point something % chance of getting male. But anyway, I'm just saying that this one actually doesn't look too bad. It's a water fairy type, which I kind of expected. And its signature move is Sparkling Aria, which heals the burns of any target it strikes. Now, I'm not entirely sure exactly how useful that's gonna be. It seems like an odd choice. It just does. I don't know. Alright, anyway, moving on. Now we have the Island Guardians, which are finally revealed. We have Tapu Lele, which has the ability Psychic Surge, which makes a psychic terrain, which that's now confirmed, appear around the entire field. And psychic terrain actually looks pretty cool. I personally like it. Again, they're trying to stop priority moves with it. So that's good in my opinion, because the Gen 6 metagame was completely dominated by priority moves. I'm not a metagame kind of person, and I hate saying that, like the word metagame, but, well, the words metagame, but even I knew that it was dominated by that. It was dominated by sucker punches, it was dominated by bullet punches, extreme speed, blah blah blah, more and more you can just add on to the list. Alright, anyway, so psychic terrain, good in my opinion. Ula's, that's a weird name, Island's Guardian is Tapu Bulu, which is a grass fairy, actually. I expected this one to be part fighting, but no, it's actually a grass fairy, and it knows grassy terrain, which makes sense, seeing as how there is no fighting terrain, although they could have made one. So yeah, that's about it. I don't really like this one too much, but that's just my opinion. And moving on to Tapu Fini. Fini? Tapu Fini. Mr. Fini. I'm gonna name it Mr. Fini won't work. Anyway. Tapu Fini's ability is Misty Surge, which I feel like it's a wasted opportunity for a water-type terrain, but honestly, it doesn't matter to me. Alright, anyway, all the Tapus share a unique Z move, which is actually kind of interesting to watch, and this little girl looks way too happy about demolishing this Probopass. So, yeah, she's just like, hey, you know what's fun? Murder. And she murders it with the biggest smile I've ever seen. Anyway, next we get to see Cosmog. Cosmog is a Pokemon that I think it's related to Lunala, but I'm not entirely sure on that just yet. I think it is. I think that was confirmed by leaks. The Sun one hasn't been shown yet, but it will in a later video, I'm pretty sure. Probably in the next one. And next they show off Alolan Persian fully. Now, I really don't like Alolan Persian too much. And that's mainly just because if they were gonna go with a fat cat, they probably should have made its body fat too. I mean, maybe I just don't understand what they're going for, but I really don't like its design too much. I feel like its head is unproportional to its body, and that just bothers me in many ways. Alright, moving on. Now, this next part is the part that really, really makes me smile, and that's because we get to see basically the Pokemon World Tournament from Black 2 and White 2 coming back. And the first thing we see is Cynthia doing her iconic, I'm gonna wave my hand like a sassy person. Yeah, I said person. I don't know what else to put there. That's not offensive to some people. So, overall, it's good to see Cynthia, actually. She's been in nearly every game since Diamond and Pearl. So, again, it's good to see Cynthia actually in-game, fully modeled. And another thing, Wally. Like, out of all the characters you could have brought back, Wally. I'm not opposed to this at all, actually. I'm just Wally. Both of these characters, if they don't have their own themes, I'm gonna be a little mad. Although, seeing as how the next two characters, one of them got their encounter theme in the game, I'm pretty sure they will. Now, this probably made a bunch of nostalgia people go wild, and Red and Blue are confirmed for Sun and Moon. And they got character redesigns. Blue's I like quite a bit. He looks like Blue, slightly older, but he looks like himself. Red's, he kind of looks like a guy who repairs cars. I don't know. He reminds me a lot of, I don't know, he just reminds me a lot of the guy who repairs cars. Overall, not too bad. The 96 on Red shirt, excellent throwback. I didn't get it at first, but my little brother said, oh, it was released in 1996. And I'm like, oh, duh. Stupid me. Anyway, yeah, overall, I'm glad to see these characters come back. The music sounds great, and overall, this should be pretty interesting. I can't really tell if Red's wearing a Z-ring or whatever. By the front of his artwork, you can't really see any markings. It just kind of looks like a wristband. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure they'll do something with it later in the game, and we just haven't seen it yet. Overall, again, it's nice to see these characters come back. Red still hasn't learned how to smile, but that's okay. He's fine the way he is. And I'm not even the biggest Red fanboy, and I am happy to see... I'm happy to see him age, to be quite honest with you. In Black 2 and White 2, he should have been around 16, I believe, but he didn't look any older from his Heart Gold and Soul Silver version. Now see, the biggest thing I have to wonder about them showing Wally first out of all the other characters that they could have shown, like other gym leaders and champions or anything else really, who else will we see return? Like, for example, Charon. I'm probably going to see Charon come back if the gym leaders come back, but will we see Bianca come back as well? And likewise, will we see characters like Silver, maybe Brendan and May? I doubt Brendan and May, they're both player characters, but still, I mean, any non-player character that actually actively said something throughout the series, maybe we'll see them make a return. That's what interests me most about them showing off Wally before most other characters. And that's kind of something for me to look forward to. I mean, it is the 20th anniversary, and it would make sense if they decided to throw some more rival characters into this whole tournament thing. As a side note, with all this information revealed, due to its popularity, I uploaded a Pokemon Black 2 and White 2 all Gym Leader and Champion Sprite animations video. Wow, that is a long title. Why did I title that so long? Anyway, it has nearly 200,000 views right now, and that is phenomenal. So I'm going to do the exact same thing when this game comes out. All the Battle Tree trainers. It's called the Battle Tree, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's called the Battle Tree. I don't know. I don't like reading the text sometimes, and I probably should. Yeah, the Battle Tree. It's called the Battle Tree. Stupid. Anyway, moving on. I will be making a video like that because people seem to really enjoy it. They seem to like watching all the champions and everything all in one place, and so I'm going to do that, as well as maybe other compilation whatever it means to whatever the word is that means to compile a bunch of things into one thing. Yeah, basically that. I will be doing that as well for this game because I figure why not, you know? Yeah. Alright, anyway, if you liked this video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this video or videos on my channel. I will try my hardest not to be late with the next one. Well, not to be so late. It'll be late in the day, but it won't be late like this. Yeah, I already said the outro bit, and I will see you next time.